ATC is a very historically important event for TAİK. ATC is our partnership with the U.S. Chamber, and it has not been being held for 5 years now. Therefore, this was actually one of the most special ATCs. Doing this again was very important for U.S. Turkish business diplomacy, and doing it in a successful way was very important. And today we are already done with the second day, and I'm so happy and proud to share that this year's ATC's second day was even almost busier than the first day. There has been incredible support from our sponsors and partners. There has been incredibly good attendance from the private sector, both from the Turkish side and from the US side. The great news is that there was a very balanced participation from the US and the Turkish side. Also, obviously, the government representation was incredible. Our two ministers were here, many attendees from the US government. It all really went great, and we are very proud.
The main principle here is that the bilateral relationship has to be based on not only trust and personal relations, but also on the fact that it's a two-way street. There's a palpable energy here in this conference that I haven't seen for many, many years. These people here, whether in the public sector or the private sector, really want to see this work. And I'm happy to be here to observe this. I've been gone for a few years, but I'm happy to be back.
It's an honor to be here today. I understand in the 39 years of the American-Turkish Conference's history, this is the first year they're going to have a panel dedicated to the topic of tourism, which obviously is near and dear to our hearts at Marriott. And given the fact that Turkey is consistently one of the fastest growing tourism markets for us, we've seen a doubling of our presence just in the last 5 years. It's really exciting to talk about how we can get even more travelers, and especially Americans, to go to Turkey. I think these kinds of conferences are incredibly useful for getting kind of a cross-industry perspective of the issues in such an important market for us, and I know for so many other companies that are here.
Well, I think there's been some really fantastic, really great discussions, reconnecting from our, both on the government side and on the private sector side. And I think that some of the big takeaways is I really feel a sense of really positive energy coming out of this conference, that people are really looking at projects, what could be done together, looking at the future, and how the United States and Turkey are going to build on the past and do a lot of work in the future. Coming back after all of the last few years, we've had an excellent opportunity to recharge the relationship between the United States and Turkey. And a great place to do it is here in Washington, D.C.
We are very much excited for TAİK's and ATC's 40th year next year, and that's a very important milestone for us. It will be big. It will really be big. It will probably be 3 days. It will be coupled with new panels. It will also include the panels that we did this year, which also had gained great interest, but it's going to be big. It's going to be our, hopefully, largest and longest ever ATC in TAİK's history, and we are very much looking forward to it.